arrested. That bitch is fucking loud today. Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday, I think. You know what I've noticed with the camera? It's the slouch. It's me slowly throughout the day. I'm like, what's happening with my camera? I better move it down. I don't know what's happening. It's me. It's the shrimpening. Because this is where I start every day. And we just slowly descend into madness as the day progresses. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I've been having such a good time in eco, man. Doing nothing. I have no purpose, and I do nothing. But I think I like it. After a couple hours of gremlining, you're shorter. It's true. That's true. My spine is actually compressing too. So like, there's legitness there. What up, senor? How are you, love? Did someone say? Is it that again? You know this comes up in my suggested now. This thing. This legitimately comes up in my motherfucking suggested. Like this comes up like a song I like. Like YouTube's like, Katie loves this. Atif, thank you so much for subbing to the class. Keeping the class alive and giving it 25 months. I fucking appreciate you. What does YouTube think of me? YouTube out here calling me the fuck out. I guess. On my love of digital shrimp bands. Pete knows. I feel like this is earlier than 2007, Knives. Like circa 2000? So that's a thing that happened with all of us today. This is legit the good stuff AI wishes. AI couldn't create that if it fucking wanted to. Lord motherfucking hybrid toxic. Thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive and giving it swings. I fucking appreciate you, man. I saw a couple streamers today on Twitter getting called out for botting and shit. And I just don't know how any of that feels good. Every time one of you subs to my fucking channel or hits follow, it's a real human. And that feels really nice. Like when I look at my view count, I'm like, wow, those are real people that want to hang out and like chill with me today. Like that's pretty cool. And man, there's so many call outs right now on Twitter about botting and stuff. Like people are going after each other for fire. And I'm like, I think they probably feel bad enough. Wait, but why? I don't... Pete, it's gonna fuck my algorithm. Yeah. It's just some lady clipping flowers and having a gay old time with her flowers. I love that shit. Good morning, Vile. How are you, love? Thank you for streaking. Cutest, right? Go follow that link and it's great. They're very relaxing. Happy Sunday, Dozzy. Lost in the woodworking channels and sculpting. That sounds fun, though. Did you learn anything fun? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that was me. It is like eco. Sorry, Kiki. This is my first cup of coffee. We're still down in it today. I told Eliza I'd jump into Discord with her. She's already been up since 5 a.m. or some shit. 6 a.m. She is a nut. I like to watch Bronx. He does loads of stuff, mainly wood carvings. Fuck yeah. I slept hard. That seems like a good long list. Eliza's literally power washing, yeah. Didn't even run a gamer of Disney racing. Slept so hard I didn't even take melatonin. Me neither. I slept, and it was so cold. I actually felt really bad. So normally we have 2 dog beds next to our bed that the dogs can sleep in. And last night it was so fucking cold, both of the dogs, like, pathetically begged to get in bed with us, so I let them. So it was like, I have a California king, by the way. So it's like Zach, one long body on one side, and then our pillows at this side. And I was like curled up in the very middle. Trick was curled up on my pillows, so I didn't have any pillows. I slept on like a stuffed dragon in the middle. Trick was curled up on my pillows right next to my face. Like my face was literally like in his asshole all night long. And then Lilith had the bottom quarter of the bed. It was so cold. It was so nasty. We all had to snuggle last night. I felt so bad. My poor skinny little dogs. Seriously, my dog woke me up at 5 to play in the snow. He literally did nothing else outside. We don't even have the snow. It's too cold. What is it today? It's been like a degree lately. It's 11. And it says snow accumulation expected in the next 48 hours. But like, Denver's built for snow, so it's not that big of a deal. We have 3 to 4 inches of your snow. Weird dry shit. That's what we have. Just shit that's blowing around. It's too cold to have any accumulative snow. Yes, my dog was pressed up against me all night. Same. I was penned in. I was penned between man and dog. And I just felt bad because they were so cold. I was like, whatever. But we all slept very, very hard last night. I was exhausted. The cat woke me up at 9 a.m. by standing on Tech's head and screaming for breakfast. So I snatched her up and she woke Tech, and here we are. Tech can actually sleep through the screaming. I can't do it. Zach does it too. I don't know what it is. Like, nothing can wake me up faster than my air conditioner turning off at night. Like my fan, if you turn my fan off, I will wake up. Or my dog heavy breathing, meaning they need to go out. Like if I hear my dog going, I am, because they probably are gonna shit themselves or something. Like that's such, I can't. Which is why I snapped her up. Yeah, okay, yeah. I catch what you're throwing. We have a few inches, but here in Kansas, we got the big flakes for several hours in addition to that tiny shit, so you know it's gonna be fun. Just be safe. If you don't need to go outside, don't go outside. This shit is so gross. I woke up at 5 to the sound of people loudly shoveling snow. I'm sorry about all your snows. Just stay safe, get your foods in. Don't go out if you don't need to go out. Like, that's the one thing I think was the most important lesson I took away from driving lessons and shit when I was in high school is, like, I had to take driver's ed in the wintertime because my birthday is the beginning of March. So if I wanted to have my license, had to take winter driver's ed, right? And it was horrible. One of the number one things that was impressed upon us is, if you don't have to go out, don't go out. It's not because you're a bad driver, it's because everyone else is a bad driver. They're fucking stupid. If you're going out in this weather in your Honda Civic and you're like, no, I'm fine, I have studded tires, you're the problem. You're the problem. Stop it. Your car is a sneeze away from causing a pileup on the freeway with everybody else who has a truck and is responsible. Get off the roads. Do you have supplies in case of power outage and such? Me? No. None. I'll be fine. This will last me. We're good. A Honda Civic with studded tires is way safer than a truck on no seasons. Are we talking about the car or the people inside, senor? Just in my personal opinion. Just allegedly. I'm just some bitch on the internet. I'd rather be in the truck. The accident's gonna happen no matter what because idiots are on the road driving too fast. Inevitable. That's gonna happen. I don't want to be in the tin can that goes, I have a roll cage. I don't, and that's what I'm saying. It's not you in your car. It's everyone else. Don't trust everyone else. The worst accident I ever saw was a semi who had appropriate chains and studs on jackknife in the middle of a freeway and take a couple cars out. That was fucking horrifying. But he survived. The trucker. I don't want anyone to die. Please, God, I don't want anyone to die. That's it. I just want y'all to be safe. We don't need... Yeah, it's terrifying out there. It's just like, it's more of a mental state. It's not necessarily that everyone is actually the worst driver in the world. It's just like, if you go out with that mental state and you're like, you know what? I don't necessarily need to go out right now. You're going to be better off just staying the fuck out of that traffic. You know what I mean? Just putting myself in Discord, Eliza, if you want to hang. My Pathfinder's a beast. Drop her in a 4-wheel drive and power through. Exactly. I love my Jeep because even if there's, cross my heart, fucking knock on wood, even if something horrible happens, I'm likely to be okay because I've got a big old steel roll cage. I'm in a truck. I saw an oil truck with chains on sliding ice during a storm. Don't go out unless you have to. Yes, please. It's just to stay safe. It's just so, like, there are people who don't have the option not to go out. So, like, let's just get off the road so they can do what they need to do and go to work. And we're not in their way. Trust car accidents can ruin people's heads. Oh, are you telling me to trust? Hurts. What do you mean? I used to work at a hospital that was on one of the top 5 most dangerous highways in the world. I don't even know what the fuck the highway is called anymore. It's in Washington State, but like more people die on that highway than they do like in battles of war and shit. It's fucking horrible. The amount of people's heads I've seen crushed, astronomical. You wonder why I'm so knocked up and paranoid about y'all getting on the roads and not being on motorcycles. I've seen a lot. It's in there. She's deep-seated in the head. My head in the car accident. I mean, yeah. Oh, 100%. But like, for instance, you know, I always say, if you're riding motorcycles, great. I grew up on motorcycles. Amazing. If you're riding motorcycles with that half-shell turtle helmet, you're going to die. It's just a matter of when, not if. That's an excuse to not wear a helmet. That's stupid. You know what that does is it causes a perfect round fissure in your skull. So when I take your helmet off, your skull comes off too. Wear a fucking helmet. Full around the jaw, protect the neck, face shield, helmet. Fuck. I live in Minnesota and have seen morons on bald tires, idiots. Is that like, not that I love cops, I hate them, but is that pulloverable? That's something people need to be slapped for, because I hate to say it, like, kill yourself, I guess, if that's what you're into. Sure, I can't stop you, but when you're putting everyone else at risk of a horrible car accident because you're driving around on bald tires, you're the problem. You're the problem. You're gonna cause the pileup that's gonna kill everybody. What are you doing? That's crazy. There's a reason to call him the skull bucket. Yeah, it's a stupid helmet. It's a poor excuse for anything. Just go ahead and check the organ donor box if you wear that helmet, literally. Please check the organ donor box anyways. But seriously, that's an excuse not to wear a helmet. You know, I don't know, like, it's a skid lid. It's so stupid. It's so, like, and not to mention, like, what a lot of people don't realize is the big helmet is meant, it's got this big wraparound, you know, like this, that goes under your head. It protects your neck from snapping. So when your head goes back and forth during the accident, or is bouncing off the freeway because you were going 80 miles an hour, your neck doesn't snap. So if you don't have that whole chunk right here stopping your neck from snapping onto your shoulders, you're just gonna be a rag doll. I just don't know, what's the point of wearing a helmet if it's just the turtle shell? I don't know. Tires are stupid expensive. It's like $800 on average to replace tires on a car. It's ridiculous. Like, we're in this horrible cycle of just like, you can't afford the tires to get to work, but you got to get to work to afford the tires, et cetera, et cetera. It's really fucked. We're in it's a fucked up world, my dudes. Do you want to get high about it and play some games? Work on our not a cult. We were woken up this morning by a rear-wheel drive BMW with a custom exhaust that was flooring it because they were stuck in the snow. I understand that you might have to get to work or whatever, but come on. This, and again, just an opinion, Pete. My opinion doesn't matter. I'm just some bitch on the internet. You live in Colorado. They live, I'm assuming they live in Colorado, yeah? You know better. I moved here with my little Mazda 3. It took me one winter to be like, nope, that's not the car for this weather. And I traded that bitch in and I got my Jeep. That's just called being a responsible driver and not wanting to kill other people on the road. I don't understand the rear wheel glass pack fucking BMW in Denver where summer's 4 months. It's almost like unchecked capitalism is bad. Crazy. What a concept. We're so free in SC, there isn't a helmet law, and it trickles down to children not wearing helmets on push bikes. That's terrifying. Legal compliance, if you're in a 3-wheel car in my state, we have to wear a helmet. If we're in one, it's fully enclosed. Like a fully enclosed helmet, you mean? Back when I was poor, everything, tires included, was just too much money. The world is fucked. No, we were talking about this yesterday when it comes to healthcare, why people go to work sick. Because, like, they can't take work days off because they'll get fired for getting the cold. So then they go to work with the cold, which ends up being COVID, and they spread COVID all over the world, and now we have a permanent pandemic that will never go away because none of us can afford to take any days off from work because our fucking bosses will fire us. And if they don't fire us, their bosses will fire them. Like, it's just a horrible, horrible feedback loop all the way until you get to the top 1% that has all the money in the world. And for some reason, there's still, like, armies of people on the internet that want to, like, stand these people. Like, billionaires need you to stand up for them. I know, but a full helmet doesn't match my sleeveless shirt and shorts on my bike. I see that shit everywhere in Denver. In the summertime, people wearing no helmet or sometimes the clamshell. I don't even know what the laws are about helmets here, but they wear nothing. T-shirt and shorts and tennis shoes. Have you ever been smeared across asphalt at 30 miles an hour in T-shirts and shorts? I haven't either. I don't think I wanna. I don't want to exfoliate that bad. Really? Colorado's optional for helmets if you're over 18. Crazy. How do you think I feel seeing a kid speeding 90 in backed up traffic and military fatigue and no helmet? I think you feel bad. I don't care what you're wearing. If you're doing that, you're dumb. You're careless with others' lives. Really. And that's very much a psychosis of America, is no one thinks about anyone around them. It's just like, well, I'm going to speed and I'm going to weave in and out of traffic because I don't really care if I die today. And it's like, you realize that like 20 other people will die with you, right? People that were innocent and didn't recklessly put everyone else in danger. You're just a murderer now. That's it. That's all you are. Cool. Great. I'm glad that's what we'll remember you as. My friend took me out on his motorcycle once. That's all I needed. I felt so vulnerable. It's crazy. I grew up on motorcycles. I love them. I will say I'll take a dirt bike or a four-wheeler any fucking day over a road bike. Road bikes are really cool. I get really fucking cold. I start to get very bored because it's really just, you're just this in the wind, you know, for hours if you're on like a long road trip or something like that. I'll take dirt bikes any day because you're out in the woods, you're stopping, you're going, you're getting off, you're doing fun shit. It's so, and I know I'm a medical professional working in the ER, blah, 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 so I have, like, whatever, this opinion. I have a unique view on it, but, like, a motorcycle in traffic with a bunch of 1,000-pound boxes of steel protecting those people, I'm not going to win. It's kind of like being in the ocean. That is not the environment for a motorcycle, in my personal opinion. If anything bad happens, there's nothing protecting you but a chunk of plastic over your skull. I'd much rather ride dirt bikes out in the woods than street bikes. Street bikes are fucking scary. It's fun watching people fly pop wheelies for me to only meet them in the next life. Yeah, I don't want to do that. As long as you got your sunnies. Yeah. I don't know about that. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I keep going to open eco and my body's like, stretch. Oh. She's tired. Oh, it's fine. We'll get there. I won't ride a motorcycle over 45 miles an hour because I have violent sneezes and that could cause me to crash on a bike. That's smart of you. I don't do it because I just don't want some idiot who's texting and driving to run me over. Directly from the website, passing or overtaking a vehicle in the same lane is illegal in Colorado. No lane sharing or splitting with cars. However, motorcycles can share a lane or co-ride with one another motorcycle. Okay, yeah. I've seen them do that. Or like, do you know what technically the laws are between motorcycles weaving in traffic? My husband used to ride a motorcycle back in high school. He was smart and wore all the appropriate protection and was a smart driver, but ended up getting rid of the bike because he had so many close calls with other drivers. Exactly. Baby Kraken, that's my whole family. Like, we had the same situation. We had street bikes, we had dirt bikes, we had all sorts of stuff. And my dad got rid of his street bikes because he was just like, there's no what if, it's just when, because accidents happen all the fucking time. And that is some scary shit, dude. I'm proud of your husband for taking his own health into account, because my God. It's just dangerous. Speaking of, I hate sneezing while driving a car. I'm afraid that in that microsecond, my eyes are closed multiple times. I'm going to miss something. I mean, I'm not going to say that's not likely, but if you think about it, like a sneeze, it's like blinking. I don't want you to be afraid of blinking is what I'm saying. Like, please don't be afraid of the milliseconds that you're blinking. You have to blink. We had a guardrail that was praised for being taken out by semis. Praised? For being taken out by semis? That's terrifying. Wow, they moved to expand roads and they had a funeral for the guardrail? Oh, that's precious. I don't like sneezing in the car either, but like I wouldn't fear it, just, you know. I'm scared to say anything because I'm afraid all of y'all out there are gonna be sneezing like, achoo! And your eyes are gonna fucking fly out of your head in traffic or something. I don't want to do that. I don't want to tell any of you to do that. So I'm not gonna. That was so loud, Eco. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Any hoozles. Back to the motherfucking... I'm gonna grab some more coffee before we jump in really quick. Hold on. Back to the eco to finish my church.